All right, hi dancers, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really special guest with me.
Claudia D.
Claudia! So today what we've actually done is we've filmed a lyrical tutorial, but within that tutorial there's two lyrical tricks that I wanted to break down for you. One's a little bit harder than the other, but we're gonna break down both of them for you so that you can really nail them in the tutorial.
Yeah, and I literally couldn't do it before Sam taught me today.
We'll put in a clip of you trying first time right now.
Look right now.
So good. But we'll put it in after as well and show you, because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the first one that we're going to learn, it actually.
Show everyone. You should show everyone.
Okay, I'll show everyone.
What's it called?
So it doesn't actually have a name.
The Samuel special.
But I actually call it the stacker, because you're stacking and going over. Yeah,
I like
but it's sort of like an unofficial name. Yeah. But we can call it the stacker. It's the stacker. It's the stacker. All right, so I'll show you first up, and then I'll break it down for you. So we come up.
Oh, and that is how you do it. That's so good. How about the second trick?
All right, so the second trick that we're going to learn is a fan layout, and this is something that I quite frequently use in my lyrical combos. It's a little bit of a hard one to figure out if you don't break it down firsthand, so we're going to break it down step by step. But all together, we're stepping into it. We take 2 steps into it. We come 1, 2, up and over. Fun! Yeah. All right, so the first step, this actually works perfectly because Claudia cartwheels to her right and I cartwheel to my left. So if you cartwheel to your right, you're going to follow along with Claudia, and if you cartwheel to your left, you're going to follow along with me.
Done.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a really, really basic cartwheel. Yep. Yeah. So all we're going to do, I'll do it on the left, you do it on the right. Yep. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs coming down into a squat position straight after your cartwheel. Okay. So I want you to do a normal cartwheel. Should I go first and then you go second? So we go cartwheel first, up and over, and then all we do is we sit down into this position. Up and down. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Let's do it together. Yeah. All right, so we come all the way up, and down. Beautiful. So what you'll notice is when you do your cartwheel, instinctively, my left hand comes off. Claudia's right hand comes off, yeah? All right, so we're gonna do it for you, and you'll notice that our hand actually comes off just before we come down. So we come up and over, hand comes off, and we come down. But my right hand stays on the ground, and Claudia's left hand stays on the ground. So now the only difference between that step and the actual trick is we're coming into a handstand in between. So it actually starts and finishes the exact same way. So the only difference is we're coming up to a handstand, we're still taking that hand off, and we just land it down. Now, a tip before we go into it, I don't want, she's ready to go, she's ready to go. A tip before we go into it though, I don't want your legs to go too far out. Yeah, I want you to arch your back and I want your feet to come underneath you. Yeah, because otherwise,
I learned that.
We have a really, I mean, you would have seen it from the before video.
I nearly winded myself.
Yeah. So if you aren't comfortable with it, make sure you do that cartwheel over and over until you are comfortable with that. And you can actually work your way up into the handstand and down. Yeah. So let's try the handstand down. Do you want to just go for it? Yeah. Oh, let's do it together. Perfect. All right. Okay. So we come up and over. Only difference is bring the legs together. We land the exact same way. So we come up, together, down. There we go. Beautiful.
This is an example of why you shouldn't land with your feet out.
We land a little bit too far there.
So my feet have to come back under.
Right underneath, because in the combo, when you guys go to the combo, your knees need to come straight forward. So your feet need to be underneath you.
Should I try it again?
Go on, let's give it a go.
Go on.
And up, down, beautiful, there we go. And then straight away you have to push off that left hand. There we go, yeah. Let me show you. So we come up and over, and you'll notice that I push straight off my right hand. So I come up and over, push. Straight away.
And you almost do a bit of like a back
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going a little bit more up and over, but I'm still coming around that corner to come down.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I've also been doing it for years. So I'm really, really comfortable with it.
I've been doing it.
Claudia's first time, yeah? Down, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
under.
That's better. And then with time, once you get more and more comfortable with it, you can actually add a little bit of a back bend. You'll notice that my back is bending.
And can you show the hard version?
Yeah. So you do a little handspring out of it. Yeah. So I'll show you the first one where we arch our back and come over. So we come up and over, arch the back, and straight down. So you'll land straight onto your feet. And then from there, if you have the arm strength, you can actually do a tiny little push off, and we go into a little front handspring. Yeah. So we come up and over here.
Oh,
and over.
So nice. I love that. That is so cool.
So you guys can actually work your way up to doing that front handspring.
But at least you'll have an understanding of how to do that in the tutorial now. So if you were struggling with it, you now know what to do.
Perfect.
And I'm just going to keep practicing.
Keep practicing, absolutely. I reckon give it a week.
Yeah, a week.
Of doing a little bit of practice every day. You'll be so fine.
Every day.
Every day.
With Ailish.
All right, should we learn the second trick?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do the second trick. All right, so for the second trick, really, really simple, yeah? We're doing 2 steps into it. So we come 1, 2. Now all I'm doing is I'm fanning my right leg all the way around to the back, and I'm stepping down the opposite side. Now as I do that, my hands are following my leg. So let's try that one time. Here we go. And step up and down, yeah? So that's the simple version of it. You're just following your arms with that leg. Let's try one more time. 6, 7, and step up, down. I was about to say, there we go. There we don't go. All right, so the harder version and the version that we're actually doing in the combo, all you have to do is you have to add a little back arch to it, yeah? So I want you to try and spot something to the front, and I want you to keep your eyes on that spot. So we take 2 steps into it. We come 1, 2, keep spotting to the front, take the arms with you, fan that leg, and come over and down, yeah? Now, if you have a really, really bendy back, what you can do is you can really, really go for it, yeah? You can actually bend that back in half and sort of twist on that back.
So the landing, where are we landing with our weight? So like from here, because I notice I keep falling, right?
Yeah.
So I go up, and then I'm just going to think of like, do I keep going forward?
You have to push all of your weight down through that right leg, and with your upper body, I want you to soften it by coming straight across there.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So right down into that right leg so that we can push, because in the combo, we push straight off it to transfer into something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Ba-da-ding.
All right, shall we do that one more time? Yeah, beautiful. So we take 2 steps into it. Right foot first. We come 1, 2, down. There we go. You nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. Love it.
I think the cross, like arms across my body, really helped.
Yeah.
It like counterbalances you.
And really cushioning it as you come down through that right leg. That's perfect. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Should we do it again?
Go on. Let's do it one more time. All right. We take 2 steps. We come and 1, 2, up, down. Nice. There we go. That's fun. Good. All right, so we've learned our 2 tricks that are in the tutorial over on Claudia's YouTube. So head on over to learn the tutorial with those tricks in there. But beauty of YouTube, you can go back and obviously follow along from the start again if you didn't quite get it the first time.
Exactly.
But we can't wait to see how you go with it.
Yay. Oh, love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, hey?
Bye, guys.
See ya. Bye, guys.